13 years ago. Today, a teen was found dead inside a gym mat. Organs missing. 13 years ago. Today, a teen was found dead inside a gym mat. Organs missing, autopsies contradicted, and still no justice. The death of Kendrick Johnson, Valdosta, Georgia, January 11, 2013. Kendrick Johnson was just 17 years old, a high school student, a son, a brother, a young black teenager with his whole life ahead of him. On January 11, 2013, Kendrick was found dead inside a rolled-up wrestling mat in the gym at Lowndes High School. 13 years later, the truth about how he died remains buried under contradictions, unanswered questions, and silence. Kendrick's body was discovered upside down inside the mat. Almost immediately, authorities ruled his death a freak accident, claiming he fell in while reaching for a shoe. His parents, Kenneth and Jacqueline Johnson, rejected that explanation from the very beginning. Now, more than a decade later, the Johnson family has filed a new federal lawsuit, saying newly uncovered evidence supports what they have always believed. Kendrick Johnson was murdered. 2 independent autopsies, including one conducted by pathologist Dr. William Anderson, concluded that Kendrick did not die from positional asphyxia. Instead, they determined his cause of death was blunt force trauma. Autopsy findings and photographs revealed disturbing injuries, including severe internal damage, a collapsed and hemorrhaging carotid artery, and markings on Kendrick's body consistent with extreme force. Experts have stated these injuries are not consistent with an accidental fall. Then came one of the most horrifying discoveries of all. When Kendrick's body was exhumed for a second autopsy, his internal organs were missing. His body cavity had been stuffed with newspaper. To this day, no agency has provided a clear or acceptable explanation for where his organs went or why they were removed. The Johnson family twice requested that the Georgia Department of Public Health amend Kendrick's death certificate to reflect the independent autopsy findings. According to the lawsuit, the department never responded. This refusal has prevented the family from appealing the ruling or requesting a hearing. Actions, they say, violate Georgia law and their constitutional rights. The family continues to ask the questions that have never been answered. How did Kendrick Johnson really die? Why was his body altered after death? Where are his missing organs? And who is protecting the narrative that this was just an accident? The lawsuit seeks $12 million in damages and a jury trial. The Johnsons allege the state's refusal to revisit Kendrick's cause of death is not rooted in science but in political pressure and a long-standing cover-up. They butchered my son's body. They stuffed him with newspaper. And they're still lying about how he died, Kendrick's parents have said. 13 years later, they are still fighting, not just for their son, but for the truth. Kendrick Johnson deserves justice. His family deserves answers. And this case deserves to be examined in the light, not buried in silence.